Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. Today we're going to dive into your September 2020. What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you, and how can you best navigate this month? And one thing that really stands out to me is that you are going to be finding yourself busy this month and really working on things and finding your way back to balance, because you are not only going to be working on getting some things done, doing some work, taking care of some things that need to be taken care of, but you also are going to be working on some life lessons and leveling up in regard to some life lessons that you've been working on for quite some time. So let's dive in. First, we're going to take a look at the overarching themes that you can expect throughout the month. So the first card that we have here is the Nine of Fire reversed, okay? And the Nine of Fire reversed is, to me, about really struggling with, especially in situations in regard to work, but it may be connected to other areas of your life, where you're feeling like it is a struggle to speak your truth, to stand up for yourself. And this really is that message to make sure that you're doing that you are setting boundaries around the work that people are asking you to do, or boundaries around your time. You know, maybe people are asking for too much, or pushing beyond your boundaries. This is about setting boundaries. This is about letting people know what your limits are, what you want, what's important for you, and speaking your truth. And absolutely, it's, give and take. And so we also have to make sure that we're mindful of, well, we are giving, but I don't feel like this is a problem here. I feel like it's more like feeling depleted because you feel like you've been working on something so much and you need to set some boundaries around that. Or you feel like a situation or a circumstance in your life is really depleting you and you're needing to set some boundaries around that. So I do feel like this is part of the life lessons that you're learning here in this month is, how do I set boundaries in a better way? How do I handle this in a different way than maybe I have in the past? Taking a look at the ways that you haven't been successful with setting boundaries and things like that in the past, and using that as a way to do it differently this time, to do it better this time, and maybe try a different approach. Or maybe you haven't set boundaries at all, or set many boundaries at all, and you're really feeling called to do more of that this month. That is going to be really key for your joy, for your balance, for your happiness. So that's going to be really key. And again, here we have that same kind of energy with this Five of Fire. This is like, other people want one thing from you and you want another thing. And this can be connected to work. This can be like them keeping you very busy at work, or them asking a lot, or feeling as though you're being taken advantage of, where you need to set some boundaries there. Or this can be in your personal life where it feels like other people want certain things from you and that's just not what you want for your life. Again, the message is to speak your truth, to honor what your truth is, to honor what you really want, to ask for what you really want, and to set boundaries if you need to in order to have the kind of life that you want to have. So that's really key here. And the next card that we have is the Ace of Earth. So there's such a positive energy around finances, around opportunities this month, around the things that you're wanting to manifest this month. And so I do feel like this is one of the gifts, is you're just living a really abundant life. A lot of positive things are coming into your experience. In fact, that may be some of the stuff that you feel like you're juggling, that you're feeling like you need to set some boundaries around, because you only have so much time, you only have so much energy, and you're really needing to figure out, what do I really want here, and where do I need to set these boundaries? But understanding that, the work that you're doing, the things that you're excited about, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you're putting your energy into really are going to pay off. This is a great month for you to focus on manifestation, and for you to focus on taking inspired action in the direction of those things that you want to manifest into your experience, the things that you want to magnetize toward you. The next card that we have here is discernment. Okay, so you may find, and this is by the way from my new deck that I will have for sale soon. This is the Find Your Magic deck, and so these extra cards that I have in addition to the angel cards are from that deck. I'm so excited. I'm going to be sharing those soon, and this is the discernment card from that deck. And the discernment card is all about using your intuition to feel out a situation. And sometimes this can be about a situation where somebody hasn't quite been straight with you, hasn't quite been honest with you. So if you're feeling like somebody is not being straight with you, not being honest with you, and that is coming from your intuition, you really want to trust that, okay? You don't need evidence, you don't need proof, just understand that it is the way that it is, and just listen to that. Use that discernment to show you the way. This is about something that has been hidden that is brought to light as well. So you may find that there are some truths that are being brought to light that help you to make better decisions for your life. Or this may be something that you have carried that you finally are finding the strength, or is finally coming out, being brought to light, that sets you free, that allows you to progress, to move forward in a better way. So allow that to come through, and trust that your intuition is always telling you what's true, what's not, you know, who to trust, who not to trust. Really listen to that. How many times have we ignored that, and it bites us in the ass? So make sure that you are honoring that. If you're feeling like that feeling of maybe I shouldn't trust this person or this circumstance, you know, quite so easily. Maybe I should get more information here, take my time, or maybe altogether turn down that, you know, my involvement in that situation, whatever that is. Now, the next set of cards are connected to the challenges or barriers that you might expect throughout the month. So the first one is something that I already talked about, and this is balance reversed, right? You're feeling out of balance, you're feeling a bit overworked, you're feeling a bit depleted, and it is your job to make sure that you get what you need, that you are working into your routine, your life, those things that help to balance you physically, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, whatever it is that you need. There's so many different things that we can work into our day that help us to find more balance, that help us to be operating at a higher vibration. And this is going to be really key. Do not allow this busyness to pull you out of self-care and to pull you out of being in a place of balance. You really want to make sure that you're taking that time for you as well. And that's where these boundaries can come in also, so that you can protect that sacred time and protect your energy here. The next card that we have here is the Knight of Fire. So I do feel like you're going to feel like time is of the essence here, right? Like things are moving, and I feel like there is going to feel like a pressure around some of the things that you're working on, working toward, focusing on. And I think that that's accurate, you know? So you do want to make sure that you're finding a balance between taking action, working on things, getting things done, not procrastinating, but also balancing that out with things that balance you. So we don't want necessarily some of the work to go out the window, or, you know, some of the things that you know that you need to be doing. It's more like clear out the extra fluff, the stuff that really doesn't help you, the stuff that really is like just a time waster, these kinds of things, because that is going to be really key in order for you to manage your time and to be able to find a balance here in this month. And the next card that we have here is the Justice card, okay? So I do feel like you may find yourself feeling a little down, feeling like maybe some things haven't been handled fairly, and there is some frustration around that. But this is truly a lesson for you. You know, in some way, this is, I feel like it's some form of a redirection that's happening. So you're just finding yourself disappointed with a situation, and understand that this is redirection. Understand that this is trying to take you on your best life path. So as much as that can be emotional, make sure that you really take a look at the bigger picture here. And even if you don't quite understand where this is going, understand that it is meant to be what's best for you. And so we really want to make sure that we're doing that. And this is also, the Justice card reverse can sometimes be that we're feeling tempted to do something that really goes against our values, our beliefs. Maybe, you know, this is connected with, we talked about conflicting goals, right? Someone has one goal for you, you have another. And if we allow that energy to pull us into a space of making decisions that are not in alignment with what we believe, with what we feel is best and right here in this world, that's going to become problematic. That's going to become an issue that you're going to have to work through, that you're going to have to deal with, that you're going to have some karma attached to. So make sure that you handle it in the way that feels best and right to you, that you handle it in the way that truly honors what you know is the right thing to do, even if you're feeling tempted to do whatever this thing is. And the next card that we have here in this category, not a surprise to me from my deck, is the physical card, okay? Your physical body is needing some attention. So this is suggesting to me that a lot of this balance needs to be physical, making sure that you're getting enough rest, making sure that you are working in some kind of exercise or movement into your daily routine, that kind of stuff. Your physical body is in need of attention in some way, shape, or form. Listen to it. Honor it, because if you don't, this is where it can become problematic and we can start to see stress-related health concerns that develop. So make sure that you give that attention, okay? Because we don't want it to move in that direction. Now, the next cards that we have here are the gifts that you can expect throughout the month of September. So the next card that we have is the Queen of Air reversed. And to me, this is showing up as you viewing things from a different perspective. Like, this is a new understanding, and you're really taking a look at things from a new angle, from a new direction, and really exploring it. I think ultimately this is what is going to lead you to what your truth is. And so you're going to allow this process to happen, allow yourself to take a look at things from a different perspective and arrive at some clarity. But I do feel like you're going to be spending some time in your head processing things, exploring things, feeling out how you feel about things, what you think about things. And I encourage you to invite the angels into that process and to help guide your thoughts, to help clear your thoughts, because I think ultimately that is going to lead you in that direction of having real clarity that shows you the way and shows you exactly what to do. So invite them in. I also, one thing I really like to do is when I'm not feeling clear on something, when things feel kind of cloudy to me, I will invite the angels to rearrange my thoughts while I sleep, because while we're sleeping, we are opening ourselves up to that process. And so sometimes when that happens, I will wake up the next morning, and sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it progresses a little bit throughout the day, but I will have more clarity and I will have a different perspective on things. The next card that we have here is the Nine of Earth, and I do feel like this is a month where you are, if you're finding ways to balance yourself, enjoying, you know, little luxuries in life, enjoying life, finding balance and fun and joy in the little things. I think you really, when you have that time for balance and self-care, it's like you appreciate it because your time has been so pressed and your time has been so challenged. So I think there is like a deeper appreciation for it. And when you have that appreciation for it, you are going to manifest more of it. So it might be helpful even to send that intention up to the universe, that you're asking for some time to just be at ease, to just enjoy life, to be joyful and have an appreciation of things. And the more that you actually do that, the more that you're going to pull that in, the more that you're going to magnetize that to you. Now, the last card that we have here is the Page of Earth. And this is showing up the second to last card, actually, because we also have the Lessons card, okay? These are showing up together. So this is really saying to me, again, that there is an awareness of maybe some life lessons that you've been working on. We all have come here with the intention of working through certain lessons. And oftentimes our lessons are those things that have been really challenging for us through the years, because if it was easy, it wouldn't be a lesson probably, right? And so it's something that maybe we've struggled with for quite some time, and you may find yourself just ready to approach it differently, ready to try a different strategy, or ready to like release some things altogether. So whatever that looks like for you in terms of completing this lesson successfully, honor that intuitive voice that is trying to show you the way, because I feel like this is one of those lessons that you allow yourself to release, handle it properly, take care of it, and let yourself level up to the next level of this life lesson. I feel like you're going to be inviting in new experiences, new life lessons, new learning experiences. So I think that this is exciting. I feel like you figure some things out this month and really understand how to handle some things in a way that is different than maybe you've handled them in the past. So those are your messages for the month of September. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. I would love to hear from you in comments. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.